Hey, how's it going? My name is Brian Hughes. Basically, what I've been doing is I've been on YouTube a lot recently, and I noticed that a lot of people on there have been doing these things called vlogs. I guess is that's what they were calling it. And I guess that vlog, that's short for video log. So it's kind of like a log that you do on a video. And so I was like looking at that and I was like, hey, that seems like a pretty cool thing that those people are doing on there. And I figured like, hey, that might be something that I want to try too. And so that's what I'm doing right now. And I grew up in Illinois in a little town called Wapella. And basically I have a little bit of experience with this whole like video making deal because over in Illinois when I was growing up, my friends and we would take a video recorder and record us lighting fireworks and throwing them at each other. And so that was like I always like looking at those tapes. Like my friends and I get together and like pop open a bunch of different Budweisers and like Coors and different stuff like that. Those are like my favorite beers, and then we just kind of like watch those movies on there and like oh hey man, that was like a great time back then. Like we were only 5 years old. Here we are like 15 years later. Like still watching these videos. And so that's what I'm kind of going for with this. I mean, I know there's going to be less explosions and stuff, but it'll still be cool to look at it like 10 years down the road. Be like, hey, that was something really cool that I did, and like documenting my life and that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. And I mean, I know it's like my first video, so I'm not going to really go too much into detail about anything. But I just wanted to like talk about one big difference that I noticed between Illinois and here in California, because I just moved here pretty recently. And one thing that was like pretty apparent to me was that I noticed that because in Illinois there are only two different kinds of women, and like that's the main difference I've noticed so far. In Illinois we got fat white women and we got skinny white women. Those are like the two different ones. And here in California, you got more different types of women here. You got like white women, you got Latinas, you got Asians, you got black women too. Some of those black women are like pretty nice, and those are like that's like the main difference I've noticed so far. Also, one thing is like over in Illinois, the only types of boobs that the women have there are the ones that Jesus gave them when they were up in heaven before they were born here on earth. And so everyone there just has Jesus boobs. That's the only type of boobs there. No one's got like newer boobs. Like here in California, I noticed that a lot of girls have doctor boobs, like the boobs that you gotta go in to the doctor's office and get them. A lot of girls have those doctor boobs here in California, and I don't know if I ever saw that in Illinois. That's like something that's different about Illinois and California. And I mean, I don't mean to be blasphemous at all or anything, but sometimes I like those doctor boobs better than the Jesus boobs. I'm sorry, like that's just sometimes I feel that way. But not all the time, sometimes like Jesus boobs might be a little bit better. But Dr. Boobs, sometimes I like them a little bit better than the Jesus boobs. And like I said, don't mean to be blasphemous or anything. That's just what I've noticed so far. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of be doing these vlogs or whatever, just every once in a while and throw them up on YouTube. So you can like and comment or whatever, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys soon.